wanted to show you how to grade using rubrics in Schoology. You're going to start seeing that pop up a little bit from sources created by the county, and you're certainly welcome to start using them yourself. But right now, I'm just going to talk about how to grade using them, not how to create your own and stuff just yet. So I have copied in this whole folder of items from reading, ELA, into my 5th grade class. And I know that, I've gone through all my little settings and I've changed the upcoming dates and all that stuff after I've copied in content. Remember, you've got to add sometimes the category and the due date and stuff like that in the settings when you copy stuff in. So the rubric does right along with it. So it comes in just fine. And I'm going to go down here to this particular one. I'm going to show you from the teacher perspective and from the student perspective here in just a moment. So you'll see down here at the bottom is a rubric. It says what the criteria is and how many points each one of those items cost. For the sake of guys getting schools, you do want it to add up to 100 points. If you do like 7 points or something, then it's going to count that 7 points compared to all those other grades you have that are 100 each. So it's going to weight it incorrectly. So you'll see that the rubric is here for me. Now let me show you what it looks like on the student end, and I'll come back to the teacher side. So here I am logged in as my son. You see that he, the student, can see his question, he can see the rubric, and let's just say that he comes in here and types in his response. So notice in his box, nothing shows up any differently on his end. He just hits post, and there it is, right? As the teacher, when I look at this, I'm going to refresh the page. I see that he has an answer that he has submitted, okay? And what will happen is I will come over to the side as the teacher. You can do this from the gradebook too, by the way. You can still type in the grades. It's just kind of easier to see here because you can see what he put, right? So I'm going to click on the little pencil over here to edit this. And notice that instead of just being able to type his grade, I've got this little grid which symbolizes kind of the chart of a rubric, I guess. So when I click on that, it shows me my rubric, and I can come down through here and grade him however I like, or even click on the box that he matches, and I can put comments for each thing if I want to. Okay, I can hit save, and that goes into my gradebook. So if I go to my gradebook, I can see that Aiden got 100 for that. I want to hover over it. Notice I get the rubric here, so you could obviously also do the same grading here, but again, you can't see his response. So that's a little bit different. I like it by going to the assignment, which I usually do. Okay. The same thing is going to happen if you do another assignment. So let me show you that. Okay, so on my end, I have just a normal assignment page. I didn't put any assignment in there, but you notice that it just kind of pastes in the rubric again. Again, this is a specific rubric, but you get the idea. My students will have a submission button over here, right? So this isn't a Google assignment. This is an ordinary assignment with an ordinary submission button. So let me show you what it looks like from Aiden's end. I'm going to go back to the course. And it's this assignment right here. So reading, it's this guy. I'm sorry, nope, it's not. It is right here. So when he goes to do this assignment, you'll notice he has a submit button. From that submit button, you'll know that he can attach files. He can create his own response right here. So I'm just gonna have him create his own response. It gives me the ability to attach things and so forth. Now I'm going to put that in there. He can pull in resources that he's added, the whole thing, right? Without Google at all, if he doesn't want to. So I can hit submit. And his item is on time and ready to be graded. So when I go back in as a teacher and refresh it, I see Aiden's assignment over here needs grading. And so I'm going to click on it just like always. The difference is as his assignment pops up, notice that here where I would normally type the grade is that familiar emblem of the rubric, the little grid. So when I click there, same thing works. I can come through here and click through his rubric really quickly and hit save. This is really cool because I don't have to find the rubric, attach it, and all that. It's just built in right there. That automatically went to my gradebook. Notice that I can still add a comment, even a voice comment, which would be really nice, to his file. And I have some basic options over here to select and highlight text and annotate it, to add comments within Schoology as well. So I can add all sorts of feedback, including my rubric. Okay, so that is the two ways you're going to use the rubric in Schoology, both for a discussion board and for a normal assignment submission.